Welcome back, everybody, to the Cinephile Rehab podcast.
Yep.
Numero
16
for our Spanish audience out there. Why is that so funny, Cheerio?
I don't know, because you said 16-0.
That's how you speak Spanish, right?
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Phil.
And I'm Julia.
She's got the giggles over there.
Already. We haven't even been going for a full minute yet.
No. So, what is our first topic? Would you rather?
Horror movie edition.
We're going to do Would You Rather, and this is horror movie edition.
All right.
Horror movies?
Horse?
Yes, Ryan. Horse. Harlots.
Pure Gold's Crazy Horse?
Yes. Okay. So there's only 10. Okay?
All right.
And I've got them on the screen. So, would you rather spend the night in room 1408 at the Dolphin Hotel from 1408 or spend the night in the well Samara Morgan was thrown in from The Ring?
The well.
No. Hell no.
Have you seen 1408?
Hell no.
Have you seen 1408?
Yes, I would rather stay in
Is that
1408.
the one with
John Cusack? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Like at least the hotel room, you got a bed and shit. So
Do you want to be in that fucking well with that bitch doing contortionary shit?
Didn't Naomi Watts end up like doing something to like save her at the end? It's been years since I've watched it.
Philip, tell me you would rather be in that hotel room than that well.
yeah, I think I'd rather be in the hotel.
Well, no, there's ghosts, and you go crazy.
You would go crazy in a well too.
And you can't escape. You can't get out.
How you gonna get out of a well?
I'm gonna try and claw my ass out of there.
Are you gonna do where your legs go above your head and climb up the well like she did?
I'm gonna do whatever I can to get out of that.
I think you are crazy to choose the well.
No, the well is pretty terrible.
Drop a comment, everybody.
Yeah,
because
1408 or the well from The Ring.
But you got to remember, 1408 was like bringing back these horrible memories purposely for him. Like, didn't his kid die or something like that? And he kept seeing visions of his dead child. I'd rather be with a dead stranger than seeing my dead child.
The well is going to create new horrible memories. So.
Agreed.
All right.
So pick your poison.
You're crazy. And I only put this one in here to get a rise out of you, Ron.
Oh.
So, would you rather receive Chucky from Child's Play as a gift or receive Annabelle from The Conjuring as a gift?
Chucky.
I think I could make friends with Chucky.
Yeah.
So, I think everybody would choose Chucky because
Annabelle's gay.
the true Annabelle is terrifying, in my opinion.
It's just one of those like
Raggedy Ann dolls.
Yeah, Raggedy Ann dolls.
That's possessed. I would
really
choose.
Know that?
I would choose Chucky and just hide all of my knives and shit. That's what I would do.
He'd find them, but
No, Philip, don't say that.
But you could join forces with Chucky.
Yeah.
Get on his good side.
Yeah. Kill people.
Because you got to remember, like, Chucky's possessed by like a real person, you know? Like yeah. So you can reason with a real person, you know?
More so than the freaking devil.
Right.
It's true. Okay, so would you rather live in the Oswald house from Sinister or live in the parent house from The Conjuring?
That's a good one right there.
So the parent house scares me to death.
But because
it's a true story.
So
based on true
Sinister only happens because he starts watching the films.
Yes.
So if you're not a fucking retard, just don't watch the films and you'll be all right. I'm picking Sinister.
I'm picking Sinister.
Yeah.
I think that's an underrated movie, by the way.
I kind of agree.
I think it's very underrated.
Have you watched Sinister, Philip?
I have not.
Okay.
I went and saw that in theaters when it came out.
You did?
Well, I will say if Ethan Hawke wasn't in it,
It would be shit.
Yeah. He carries that movie.
Okay. Would you rather adopt Esther from The Orphan or have Rosemary's Baby from Rosemary's Baby?
Jesus.
I think both are terrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think there's a good answer for this one at all.
I don't know if you can kill the Antichrist's son or child. So I could definitely kill Esther. I'd fucking yeet that little midget dude. Just knock her in the face.
That's a good point. Oh,
yeah.
I also go for Esther from The Orphan because, Rosemary Baby is terrifying.
Yeah, just imagine waking up in the middle of the night and you're getting banged by a mastodon.
Oh, God. Philip, which one do you choose?
I'll go with The Orphan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
we had a sweep on number 4.
Yeah, I think we all are in agreement. If anybody thinks Rosemary's Baby it would be better than Esther from The Orphan, please comment on this video so we can talk about you.
And how stupid you are. Next.
Would you rather get a visit from Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street every time you go to sleep or get kidnapped by Jigsaw from Saw?
Jesus Christ. Golly.
I'm going with Freddy because at least Freddy can be funny sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. I'm siding with Philip on that one.
I think I'm Freddy too, because you know that if you get kidnapped by Jigsaw, you're going to get literally tortured by something.
Yeah.
And
Or
you
some
might,
device or something.
you might survive, but you're going to lose a limb
Yeah.
in the process.
For sure. I think I choose Freddy too. Plus Freddy's pretty cool. Would you rather live in Derry from It or live in the world from A Quiet Place?
Legendary.
Yeah. Easy.
No one is scared of freaking Pennywise?
Well, if you're just not a little pussy like them kids, he won't bother you.
I'm a nearly a 30-year-old man. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm not going to be selling little paper boats down the street and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
on a
so
rainy day.
I guess if you spin that, I would say Derry.
Like A Quiet Place, the world of A Quiet Place, you couldn't fart.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm worried about. It's just
You
fucking
fart?
ripping one.
Yeah, I do. That's something they don't talk about in the movies, you know?
That should be in the new one that they're making, day one.
Yeah.
They can't
Somebody
fart.
farts in a room and they all get fucked up.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
It's like Anne Frank, dude. You know?
John Krasinski hit us up. Oh my God. Is that how she got caught? She queefed?
No, we're not talking about that. Moving on. Oh, my lane. So, Philip, see what you started. Okay, have Ellen Lee from Hereditary as your grandmother,
God.
or have Margaret White from Carrie as your mother.
Margaret White was a fucking
Terror.
cunt.
She was a terror.
God.
But that grandmother from Hereditary, though.
Well, we don't even really.
Well, if she's your grandmother, that means you get to become like a demon king.
Yeah.
So that sounds pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I'm going with Philip.
Yeah.
Yep. Hail Payman.
I definitely don't want Margaret White as my mother.
You do get cool
my God.
telekinesis powers though. So
Shout out to her performance, by the way.
Who?
Margaret, the woman that plays Margaret White.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, damn. She was a prominent actor in like the 50s and 60s, right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think the grandmother from Hereditary is the way to go. Okay. Would you rather read the book from the Babadook or read the book from the Book of the Dead from Evil Dead? Which one is worse?
Necronomicon.
I'm going with the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm going to lose a hand in the process, but I'm going to be able to stick a fucking chainsaw on my hand.
Okay.
And I don't want to be responsible for keeping the Babadook as a pet, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of agree. I think I would read from the Book of the Dead as well. I agree.
The snooker's been interrupted, everybody.
I know.
Yeah, our snooker has been interrupted.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Okay. So last one. Or no, second to the last one. Okay. Would you rather babysit Damien Thorne from The Omen or babysit Reagan McNeil from The Exorcist?
Jesus.
So I would rather go for Reagan McNeil from The Exorcist than I would, because again, it's kind of like Rosemary's Baby. You can't get away from the Antichrist.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Damien is the Antichrist, if I remember correctly.
doesn't he?
He knows about it though, you know, like he figures out that he's the Antichrist.
Yeah, Gregory Peck.
Yeah.
Well, that movie ends on a cliffhanger, right? He's in the church and he's about to stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cops barge in.
So I don't know.
I don't know. We know that
I could maybe strike up a deal with Damien. Like I feel like I could. Yeah.
you could make an alliance with him.
Yeah. I'm a salesman. I can.
Okay.
I know a good deal when I see one.
If he can sell a phone, he can become friends with
The Antichrist?
the Antichrist's son.
I don't know. I vote for The Exorcist because at least we know an exorcism gets rid of it.
We all know the devil's into good deals, so why not his son? You know?
An exorcism didn't get rid of it.
I mean, they made like 6 of those movies.
I know they did.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It took the one guy to be like, take me instead.
I know.
The exorcism itself didn't do shit.
Well, I still would vote. I still vote for Reagan from The Exorcist. Shut up.
Next.
Last, would you rather have dinner with Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs or be alone in a room with Michael Myers from Halloween?
Hannibal Lecter all
Hannibal
day.
Lecter, yeah.
Yeah. I think that you have a chance of living with Hannibal Lecter than you do with Michael.
least
Mike
some.
Myers is just going to kill you as soon as you walk
You're
into the
going to be
room.
eating somebody's ass cheek, but
Yeah. I'll have some liver with some fava beans.
yeah, and a nice Chianti.
Yeah, that sounds like a good dinner. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Michael Myers would just fucking kill you.
And I'm sure he
from the
knows how
rip.
to season it and stuff. So, like,
Have y'all ever seen Hannibal the show?
Yes.
no, that's the one
I
with
watched it.
With
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. How the food he makes in that show looks fucking good, but it's got human body parts in it.
Well, that is not good.
As long as I don't get like mad cow disease
Yeah.
or something, I'll be fine.
Yeah, or herpes.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron.
Or AIDS or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Okay.
AIDS.
I bet you could get AIDS from eating a human, like, right?
You could.
It's the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you cook it, like, I don't know.
You cook the AIDS out of some meat.
Oh
man.
my God. Okay. Anywho, so that concludes it. That was 10. So next time we'll do, I'll pick a different genre, but that concludes that.
Yep.
Ron, you can take this one.
All right, our fucking amazing spotlight is none other than the one, the only Ari Aster. Very family friendly
Director and writer.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You take your kids to see any of his films.
Yep.
I don't think.
I mean, Hereditary is a family film.
Yeah.
So I was going to show Hereditary to Emmy this weekend, but we ended up watching The Conjuring. All three of them.
I feel like she's still too young for the Hereditary.
Really? She handled The Conjurings pretty well.
My family of adults
Still hate you. Yeah, but Emmy
hated me for 2 years after they saw Hereditary.
But Emmy kind of likes that stuff, so I think she could probably handle it.
Well, everybody thinks they can handle a horror movie until somebody puts a crazy spin on the horror
On
movie.
the horror movie.
Right.
Because that's what set Hereditary apart, was that it plays as a family drama for the first half of the
Yeah.
movie. You're like, where's the horror? And then
And then it happens.
you fucking get it. You fucking get it, and it comes in at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
3 films already under his belt.
3.
Hereditary being his debut, Midsommar being his follow-up, and then Beau is Afraid last year.
Which we've talked about 1,000 times.
Yeah,
But have we talked about Midsommar yet?
Not much.
not much.
We mentioned it here and there, but yeah.
So I went and saw that movie 3 times. First time for my own
Yeah.
viewing, and then the second and third time was to watch other people's reactions in the theater.
In the theater.
Because truth be told, that is the closest we've been to seeing a NC-17 film
It's true. It's true.
released to the general public. Because I mean, you got people jumping off cliffs,
Yeah.
surviving,
Right.
getting their head bashed in with a mallet.
Burned.
Burned alive.
Burned alive, yeah.
Spoiler alert, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers.
That cliff jumping scene's inspired by a real life Viking tradition where I think it was if a Viking male lived to be the age of 76, I think it was.
And that's about the age that they were in the film. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Vikings thing was, if you didn't die in battle, you know, you're a chump, you know?
Right.
So they thought, like, if you live to be that old, like the only honorable death you have is to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
The way they would do it is jumping off a cliff.
Well, I feel like, is it the pagan religion?
Yeah.
That evolved from Vikings, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Thor and Odin and all that.
I mean, that whenever douchebag boyfriend runs out of his orgy that he's having, butt ass naked, and he runs into that shed.
Now he's not an orgy. Let's talk about that. He is having sex with this girl with a bunch of nude women surrounding him,
singing in unison.
Yes, and swaying back and forth and moaning in unison. Yeah. Let's get that right, because that part absolutely terrifies me.
Fucking pagans. John 3:16. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
That I hate. Oh, and the pube hairs in the food. Oh.
Oh yeah, and the period blood in the drink.
Oh God. Yeah. I don't want to talk about
Yummy.
That's all real shit, dude, before Jesus came along. You know?
Which is terrifying.
It was normal back then.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's terrifying.
I mean, the most unique thing about it is it's a horror movie that takes place in like daylight, you know?
Yeah, right. The whole thing's daylight.
Yeah.
Because they're in like very northern Europe where they get like 3 months of sunshine out of the year. Like the sun never goes down.
Yeah. In the director's cut, they have one nighttime scene. Have y'all seen the director's cut?
I might have.
So
I don't remember.
I wish they would have kept it in, honestly. So they're doing this little ritual where they go by the river, and one dude takes the arms of this kid and another guy takes his feet, and they put a big ass rock in his arms and chain him around it. And they're about to just chuck his ass into the river.
I have not seen that then.
And then Florence Pugh's character stops it from happening. Pretty fucked up. They're about to kill a kid.
Well, I don't want to watch that.
Which one do you think is more fucked up, Midsommar or Hereditary?
Oh, Midsommar, 100%.
Really?
I think Hereditary is more psychological, whereas Midsommar is more like gore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that last 10 minutes of Hereditary.
There's plenty of gore in Hereditary too, though.
That last 10 minutes fucked me up.
Yeah.
The piano wire.
Yeah.
And just hearing her just.
Yeah.
Okay, that just literally sent chills down my spine.
Yes, because it's fucking horrible.
It is horrible. It is horrible.
Yeah.
But what I like about Ari Aster is he puts stuff in his framing to where you have to really be paying attention.
Agreed.
To everything. Like in Hereditary, it was this establishing shot of the house where it shows it during the day and then it snaps to night. It's very quick, but once it snaps to night, if you look closely, you can see all the people a part of the cult like standing around the house butt ass naked. It's a blink and you'll miss it type of moment.
Yeah.
And all the like little words that are marked on all the walls throughout the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Simple little things.
It's terrifying.
Makes me want to join a cult.
Yeah.
Philip.
Yeah.
Or summon some demons.
Yeah. Cut my head off with some piano wire.
No. He has a new movie in production called Eddington.
With Joaquin.
Austin Butler and Emma Stone.
Elvis is playing in it.
Austin Butler, Emma Stone, and Joaquin Phoenix. And it says the plot is under wraps.
And Pedro's also in it as well.
I think.
Pedro
Pascal.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah. It's got a stellar cast.
And it says comedy, drama, horror. is how it's
And it's
categorized.
a Western as well, apparently. It's supposed to be like a Western type
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it is under wraps. It's written and directed by Ari Aster.
I think this is one of his, well, no, now that I'm thinking of it, Hereditary and Midsommar were not short films. Beau is Afraid was a short film that he had made when he was in school.
Yeah.
Called Beau. So I kind of, whenever Beau is Afraid was getting made, they took it off YouTube. You couldn't find, I don't even think it's still on there anymore. But I remember so if everybody wants to get a taste of what you're getting into with Ari Aster, go check out his short film called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
I watched it
On YouTube.
Have you seen it, Philip?
I have not.
Watch it. I've watched it.
That one is that shows his skill with the psychological
I agree.
genre.
Yeah.
Because it fucks with you. And it really shouldn't.
I liked it though.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
He has a very uncanny way of making you feel uncomfortable.
Agreed.
Yep.
Because Midsommar, if I had to describe that movie, it is uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't even describe it as scary or suspenseful or thriller. Uncomfortable is literally the word I would use to describe it.
It's emotionally exhausting, too.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like when she's having her fucking panic attack screaming and all the women
are screaming with her.
I felt like I needed to start screaming. Like, shit.
So the films that have, so it's been cited that the films that influenced him
A bunch of Ingmar Bergman.
are Rosemary's Baby,
Yep.
Fanny and Alexander,
Yep.
Persona, A Matter of Life and Death, The Thing, 45 Years, A Brighter Summer Day, The Age of Innocence, In the Mouth of Madness, The Piano Teacher, 8½, and Repulsion are the movies that influenced him the most.
And another one that he talked about a lot when he was on his when he was doing the press tour for Hereditary was The Cook, the Thief, and her lover. I think it's an early 80s film.
Most of these movies here are either 60s or 80s.
Yep. And you can definitely tell Rosemary's Baby definitely influenced Hereditary in many ways.
100%.
Because that's how Rosemary's Baby ends, with a room full of naked people surrounding the bed.
Yep. Well, Ari Aster is an interesting fella.
I've heard he spent a lot of time at the cadaver farm in Knoxville, at UT's campus.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If people didn't know, we have a whole field just of dead bodies out in Knoxville.
In Knoxville.
Yeah.
To study what the decomposition of bodies and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's for the
The criminal justice.
So
yeah.
they say.
forensics.
Forensics.
So they say.
Yeah.
So, Philip.
They're harvesting our DNA to create something.
That's where Jimmy Hoffa is.
Superhumans.
Yeah.
Don't look at me and side-eye me when I said superhumans.
I think they're going to give it to AI, create like,
Oh, God.
yeah,
Oh,
create sex
God.
robots. Yeah.
So do y'all
Sentient sex robots. That's what they're doing.
do y'all want Ari Aster to stay in the horror genre? Or do y'all want to see him branch out a little bit?
I'm not sure he can get out of the horror genre. I think he's going to be in dark movies for a while.
Well, Beau is Afraid is kind of a turn away from pure horror.
Yeah.
So-
It's more
It's dark comedy, though.
It's
I mean, dark.
psychological
Yeah.
more than anything.
Suspense thriller type
Yeah.
movie. And you could argue that Midsommar is sort of the same thing. It kind of falls between genres. It's
Yeah.
not Hereditary is definitely like a traditional horror film.
Horror movie, yeah.
But Midsommar is still like, it's more like what's the word, like psychological horror rather than
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. I mean,
does fuck with you.
I guess that's how you can describe it. It's psychological horror. Yeah.
It fucks you up.
Well, again, this new movie is a comedy drama horror. So that kind of maybe branching out a little bit.
Which he hits with his comedy a little bit in Beau is Afraid, I must say.
Yeah.
It's very absurd comedy.
It is. It's dark.
It reminded me so much of a David Lynch movie, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It has that just, like you said, absurdity about it.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's like if that's the thing with David Lynch films, you can't sit there and think about it too much or else you're never going to understand it at all.
Right.
You just got to take it at face value.
Right. And a lot of shit in those type of movies are like, they're not intentional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just kind of happens off the cuff. Like,
right.
It's another guy we should spotlight one day.
Mr. Lynch.
Mr. Lynch.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Play some clips of him snapping on people.
I feel like a lot of...
Do I need to put it on the soundboard?
There's plenty of it.
Yeah.
I might find some.
I feel like a lot of modern movies take inspiration from David Lynch.
Oh, for sure.
Especially like A24 films, because they're going for like the kooky sort of stuff.
The Eraserhead, Blue Velvet type of type of feel for their films and stuff.
Yeah.
Anything more on the man named ARI Aster?
Watch his movies and watch his upcoming movie.
Yeah. Did it say it's coming out this year or next year?
Probably not.
Nah,
I mean, when the plot is still under wraps and it's not on IMDb, I'm thinking
it's probably not even shooting yet.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not
shooting.
It's shooting.
Yeah, it's got set photos already.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, Joaquin's playing a sheriff.
Oh shit!
Oh, I think we did see those.
He's rocking a cowboy hat.
Shit. And the Nashville special.
You're right. I know.
Alrighty. What do we have next, Julia?
Reviews, huh?
Movie, TV show reviews. Shit we've seen recently.
So before we get started in this, just before, do not name drop the theater that we went to. That's the only thing I ask you not to do.
Oh.
Because I don't want to get in trouble for...
Fuck them.
No, you can name drop the rest because he's going to go on a tangent. He's going to go on his rant real quick. So we went to see Civil War.
We did.
The three of us went together and saw Civil War last week.
We did.
Prior to, first of all, let me tell you, when I said that movie had so many fucking previews, at one point we all just started looking at each other because we were like, another preview, another preview, another preview.
Never fucking end.
I promise you there was 10.
There was literally an hour of previews.
Yeah.
Like the movie was supposed to start at 7:45. Shit didn't start till 8:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like 10 or 12. Like it was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
But locally in Tennessee, in a good old city east of Tennessee, close to us east,
Mount Juliet.
there is a pastor that is very controversial on the internet because he doesn't care about anybody else around him, and the city of Mount Juliet has been very upset. So we're sitting there in this movie theater waiting for this movie to start, and all of a sudden we see this preview, and it's for this damn minister.
And it's the first fucking preview they showed. The first fucking preview they showed.
And we're sitting there, and I looked over at Ron. I was like, isn't that Locke, the guy from Mount Juliet? And he said yes, and now here we go. So that is the forewarning of his rant. Is this douchebag is making a movie? It's like a documentary, I guess,
called "Come Out in Jesus' Name." Come out in Jesus' name, everybody.
Greg Locke. His name is Greg Locke.
His name is Gregory Locke,
I
everybody.
think that's a Freudian slip. I think he's gay.
I think he's gay too. Fucking homo.
Come Out. He's naming his movie Come Out. Like, come on now.
So let's dive into Greg Locke a little bit here for just a moment, everybody. Let me just let y'all know about this great pastor that pastors a church in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Locke founded Global Vision Baptist Church in 2006. I didn't know that he's been around that long. fucking gay. In 2016, everybody may remember that it became a big thing about the unisex bathrooms. Mm-hmm. Well, Greg Locke made a big video of himself in front of Target protesting Target, looking like a fucking jackass that he is. So that's just the start.
So, real quick, I don't know why people think they can take down these multi-billion-dollar companies
right?
like, with a protest.
Like they care.
Right.
They're like, boop.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Locke kept his church open through the outbreaks of COVID-19. But wait, there's more. If you wore a mask, you were not allowed in his establishment.
We know.
You were not allowed in his establishment. He said that those who wore masks to his church would be asked to leave and discouraged vaccination among his congregation.
Discrimination is very Christian, if you didn't know.
Yes.
Right.
Locke was present during the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Of course he was. Fucking idiot. Fucking redneck motherfucker. He encouraged his congregation to travel to Washington, D.C. and was scheduled to speak before Trump at the Ellipse. Locke did not end up speaking at said event because they probably realized that he's a fucking idiot. Let's see here. What else can we tell you about this Jack fuck? Fucking idiot.
He's gay.
Oh, so.
Probably shouldn't say that. That's slander. That was a joke for legal purposes.
During a sermon, Locke claimed that OCD, or for people that do not know, that is obsessive compulsive disorder, and autism spectrum disorder could be forms of demonic possession.
He sure did.
This fucking guy is one Kool-Aid stand away from being Jim fucking Jones, everybody.
I agree.
And fucking idiots go to his church.
People eat it up.
This is what bothers me. So there are religious people who actually believe in a higher power, and they go and they worship it, and that's totally fine. And then you have people that are lost in life and they need direction, and religion is a way for them to find the right path for them, whether they believe in that higher entity or not. What this fucking asshole does is he takes advantage of that second class of people that are lost and need guidance. Well, he's guiding them in a fucking into oncoming traffic is what he's doing. So this is where I can't stand this fucking loser of a human being named Greg Locke. If you want to tag him in this, go right a fucking head. I don't give a fuck. On February 2nd, 2022, Locke held a burning of books. What does that sound like?
I do remember that. Like,
what does that sound like, everybody?
Yeah.
If history tells you anything, the last people to do that were predominantly the Nazis.
Right.
And it was specifically the Harry Potter and Twilight books.
Fucking children's books. Yeah.
Children's books.
Children's fictional books.
He believed that they are related to witchcraft and cults, which you're a fucking cult.
Yeah.
That's what you are, you fucking idiot. You're a fucking cult leader.
Projection.
My mom told me to be cool about this, but I'm sorry, Mom. I
knew you weren't.
can't fucking stand this fucking guy.
There's a black SUV outside.
I don't give a shit.
It has a Jesus fish on the back.
If Alex Jones is still breathing, I'm fine.
Alex Jones?
Yeah. The Turn of the Frogs game. Yeah. Anyways.
So the point of this is
he's got a movie
we're
coming
kind
out.
of disappointed, or I'm kind of disappointed. Ryan would probably, Philip, you can have your own opinion, that an establishment such as the theater we would...
It was a chain theater.
A chain theater, yeah.
National chain, yeah.
Would even consider playing a movie or a documentary or whatever it is about somebody who is so controversial and so just like off his rocker. Yeah.
Also, if you're a Democrat, you're not allowed in his church either.
Yeah, we already know that.
Because
Jesus Christ, literally.
I told the guys that we should protest that when that documentary comes out. We should go to the theater outside and protest, as he would do if it was something else.
Yeah, like
he did at Target.
At Target, fucking idiot.
I want Jesus to come back, honestly, just so he can
smite him down.
Yeah, smite me, almighty smiter.
It'd be like fucking Goku send him straight to hell.
Right.
Anyways, I just wanted to open the public's eyes to this man named Greg Locke, everybody. Go check him out.
No, we're telling people do not watch that documentary. Do not.
Yes, do not.
Do not give, because you know he's going to get money from these ticket sales. Yeah. So do not encourage his...
All 80 of our subscribers just don't.
95. We have 95. Do not watch it, and do not give this man any money. He does not need any money. The residents of Mount Juliet, the ones that are not a part of his cult, all can agree that this guy is a menace to metropolitan Nashville.
I don't see how people even get to that point, you know?
It's the money. I'm telling you, it's the money.
Right.
Y'all know I do not believe in organized religion.
Yeah.
And because I've seen it from the inside, and I tell you, it's about the money all the time.
Yeah. I do believe in some sort of creator.
I do too.
But whether it's like a entity or just like a force or whatever, you know, like
I believe in a higher being, but I do not believe that you have to attend a church in order to believe in a higher being.
But like churches are cults. Like they're meant to manipulate. They're meant to gather resources, money, and, you know, and hoard those so nobody else can have them. Like
untaxed.
I tell you, you know, I grew up in it, so I have a lot of opinions. So we're not going to get into those. However, do not give this man any money. Do not go to this. And if anybody wants to protest, let us know and we'll come out there.
Here's another reason why you shouldn't. And we've talked about it before. When you go to a movie theater and you buy a ticket, the theater makes pennies on that ticket.
Yeah.
Every other cent goes to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Don't
do it.
Do it. God.
With that being said,
all right,
let's talk about Civil War.
Civil War is pretty good.
Everybody gonna calm down now? Yeah. Everybody's blood pressure's up. Everybody's cheeks are red.
Start a civil war with the last conversation.
All right.
It's getting really good reviews, but I'm also seeing I've seen it all over my YouTube of other movie podcasts. People just trashing it.
So
there was nothing
calling
wrong with it.
Very left wing or right wing.
That was probably the most least politically charged movie I've seen in a while.
Right.
It had no side at all.
Yeah.
At all. You're following the press.
Yeah.
Who's
just
they're not really supposed to have
a side.
They're out for profit, which is the most American thing you can do. Yeah.
And
can we talk about Jesse Plemons stealing the movie though?
He
fucking stole the movie.
Stole the fucking film.
Right. I don't think we should spoil anything because it's so new.
Yeah.
But
But Plemons is in it and he steals the movie for sure.
Yeah. And I have to say that the older black man, Stephen McKinley, I think's his name.
Yeah. Everyone's seen him.
He did fucking.
Yeah.
I loved his character in that movie.
Yeah.
I'd have to say the weakest character was the Joel, in my opinion. He still did good.
Oh, the guy,
the male.
The assistant. Is he like an assistant or something? I don't even know what he was.
He was the actual reporter that wanted to.
Oh, so he was the reporter. She was the photographer.
Yeah, she was the wartime photographer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I thought he did pretty good though.
I mean, I think he did good out of all the performances.
Yeah.
I would say that he's on the.
I would disagree. I think Kirsten Dunst's performance was kind of
really
the one that's didn't.
Stick the landing.
So she didn't.
What's
but
the
she
word?
didn't really even have like.
That's
when
what
you,
I'm saying.
When you think about it, like she wasn't.
Her character was very flat.
Yeah.
Well, I think once the movie rolls along, you start to figure out that she's not really the main character. It's more of the younger
girl.
Which I think she did phenomenal.
Yeah, she was really good.
So she played sidetrack here. She played Priscilla in the Priscilla Presley film.
Yeah.
And she's playing in the Alien Romulus
Is she?
film. So she might be our new Ripley.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Which I really do. I thought she did fantastic.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Fucking hot too.
She did a really good job.
I feel weird saying that because she looks like she's 15. So.
She does. She does look like she could be a teenager.
Oof.
I know she's an adult, but
But it was
No comment.
I did think it was a pretty good movie though. I didn't see anything really truly like wrong with it.
yeah, I've been telling people I give it like a 7.5, maybe an 8.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's got on IMDb too.
Yeah.
It's a 7.5.
Yeah.
Which I think out of all of Alex Garland's filmography, I would say that's probably his second best behind Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, calling that movie leftist is just, you're just talking out of your ass.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
It's because people don't.
or calling it right wing, you're talking out of your ass, whatever.
It's just because it's political.
Right.
Is what
It's not
causing
political,
a stir.
though.
But it's not at all.
Like,
it just. I think
you don't learn anything as to why the Civil War happened.
Yeah.
You don't get any details about the war itself. You're on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You know?
And people need to know that for one, California and Texas teaming up will never fucking happen. That is what makes this movie full blown fiction.
Right.
My sort of like reasoning is California seceded first. And again, this is just my theory. You don't hear about any of this in the movie, and then Texas is so gung ho that they were like, hell yeah, brother, I'll secede too.
Yeah. This movie's basically like what would happen if a bunch of rednecks got their hands on some military equipment.
Right. I do think we'll call them the rebels in the film. I do think they were like unrealistically equipped to handle the war.
The Western forces, because they did have fucking
they had tanks
and fucking shit.
Yeah.
Helicopters. And,
Which, I mean, if you think about it, there might be military bases in those states to where if they succeeded,
True, but the soldiers in those states will have orders to fight the rebels, not join them.
I mean, they wouldn't have to worry about the Californians, but a bunch of Texas people coming in.
I remember our good buddy Josh Lockhart talking about that. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Josh.
He said they beat that shit out of you day one.
Really?
So like your orders are your orders. You don't question. You don't go against them. Like
yeah.
Okay.
Do you think that's a good send off for Alex Garland? Because it says, well, apparently it is his last directing.
I don't know. Maybe he'll be
feature.
back.
He succeeds as a writer as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he did 28 Days Later.
I definitely don't think it's the last we'll hear of him.
No.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to stick to the writing. So I read that he's an uncredited director for the Dredd film.
Really?
Huh.
He directed basically 90% of that film.
Who's the one that is credited?
The fucking jackass that got fired, I guess.
Yeah.
But that makes me realize that's probably why Dredd was so good.
Yeah.
It was a classic straight up action movie. I think that's really underrated film. Yeah.
Because he's made some solid films. I mean, Ex Machina's could be debated as one of the best sci-fi movies of the 2010s.
Agreed.
Because it's attention to detail with AI. It's kind of horrifying a little bit. And then Annihilation was pretty decent. And then Men, of course.
Ooh, fucked me up.
Yeah, that movie was a trip. And
Still haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
It's a slow burn, but it's kind of like Hereditary. That last 30 minutes cranks up to 20. Fuck you up.
It's terrifying.
But I think Civil War was a good return to form for him. And
yeah,
it is recommended. So if you haven't watched Civil War, we do recommend that you see that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best movie that's come out this year so far.
Yep.
I agree.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet.
I haven't either, but I don't even know if I want to see it. It's like,
well, it's available now on TV to watch. It's on.
just sitting down for 3.5 hours to watch a movie is just like, it
Yes.
feels impossible in today's time.
I
You know,
agree.
like,
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good thing about Civil War. It is 1 hour, 49 minutes. It's
Yeah.
a traditional movie.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it rolls pretty quick. I saw people saying that it felt slow, which I didn't really understand at all because
I don't think it did either.
it rolled through.
There's been so many 3-hour movies released lately. I was so relieved to watch one less than 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
And he got to the point in an hour and 40.
Yeah, there's
49 minutes.
There's no fat on the meat. You know,
Yeah.
Like, it's all meat.
He doesn't
all
have
lean.
to. He doesn't have to like draw out everything and explain.
Yeah, people that are shitting on that movie have no idea what they're talking about.
I agree.
I agree.
And for people that are fans of Jesse Plemons,
Yeah,
you will love this.
You will love
I
him.
honestly think this is probably his greatest
he has like a
performance.
10-15 minute scene, and it's arguably the best in the movie.
It is. I can't see any other person playing that character.
Right. Yeah.
I agree.
So apparently he wasn't supposed to play that role. And a week before they were supposed to shoot those scenes, the actor that was playing that role dropped out. And Alex Garland kind of freaking out and went to go tell the rest of the cast that they were going to have to hold shooting. And then Kirsten Dunst said, well, maybe Jesse might want to do it.
Yep.
Go, Jesse.
Go, Jesse.
Yep.
Rocking them red sunglasses.
I know. Those sunglasses were
Hey,
wild.
and I hope that was a personal choice by him
Yeah.
because it was so effective.
It really was.
A24 has been selling merch and stuff lately, so you know those red glasses are going to be
Hell yeah.
I'm going to get a pair.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to get a pair. Join a militia.
Stop it. Have you guys watched anything else? I've watched a couple things we'll talk about. I know you guys watched one movie that I haven't watched.
The Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Philip.
And that's about
the Von
Erich
Erichs.
wrestling family
Yes.
from Texas.
Very tragic story about.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it though.
Yeah. It's very emotional.
It is fucking. That is the definition of a one and done. Because I already knew the story going into the movie, but fuck.
Yeah.
And hats off to Zac Efron.
Yeah, he did really good.
He did really good. I think he's another underrated actor.
I agree.
I think he was a little too ripped in the movie.
Oh,
it
dude.
was like distracting.
Something about his face is.
Well, hasn't he just got a bunch of surgeries? Like it's been a whole thing on the internet that he's gotten a bunch of
that's what everybody's
face
saying.
enhancements,
I'm
and that's
sure.
probably why his face looks a little wonky.
He did look quite a bit older than he normally does in this movie.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he looks a lot. How old is he now? He's got to be in his 40s now,
Yeah,
right?
I think he's in his 40s.
I mean, he's always been babyface, but now he looks like I don't know, like an AI, like drawing of a man. You know?
I mean, he was the perfect choice to play a wrestler because that
Yeah.
is exactly what wrestlers look like.
Yeah, in the 70s.
I mean, I think hopefully this opens up the doors for him to get more dramatic work.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a really good movie. I just think his muscles were like distracting.
Yeah.
They almost look fake.
And all the other performances, who's the guy from The Bear?
Jeremy Allen White.
Yep,
He's in it.
He did really
great.
good. I like that guy.
The the dude that plays the dad.
I forgot his
He
name.
plays a
but-
Mindhunter.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
So fucking good too. So fucking good.
Yeah, everyone does really good in that movie.
That dad is a piece of shit, but
I might watch it tonight because
He's
I've been
just,
wanting to watch it.
He's the definition of the over-the-top psychopath sports dad. you know?
yep.
Yeah.
I think I might watch it tonight because
pretty
I've
good.
been wanting to watch it. So.
You'll like it. It is. Everybody take note. It is an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very.
But there is one specific scene. I think you know what I'm towards the end with Zac Efron, where it brought tears to my eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
He did really good. He did really good.
What's his name's Kevin Von Erich, right?
Yep.
His sons are wrestling in AEW right now. So.
Yeah, didn't they just he fought with him like a month ago, right?
Yeah, they had something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
They weren't wrestlers to begin with, but they in recent years, I think like 2012 or something, they started wrestling. So
Right.
yeah.
Carry on the legacy.
Yeah.
Watch anything else? Any movies? Any TV shows? Anything new to you?
Let me think. I feel like I watched one other thing. Watched Bloodsport for like the 1000th time.
Yes, I love Bloodsport.
Some Jean-Claude.
Oh, I love Jean-Claude. In his prime time, he was the man.
Yeah, dude.
Those movies were just classic.
It made me want kung fu, like martial arts movies to come back. You know?
Right.
Like there hasn't
like
been
real ones.
There hasn't been any in a long time. I guess like Everything Everywhere All at Once, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that one's more like tongue in cheek, kind of, you know.
The last one really is, off the top of my head, is Kill Bill Volume 2.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. That's,
It's a dying style of film.
yeah. I like the idea of the tournament they have where it's a bunch of different fighting styles from all over the world, like kicking each other's asses,
Yeah.
you know.
I can't think of anything that I've seen. Oh, I watched this film called The Good Shepherd. It put me to sleep. So
Yeah, I guess that's a what'd you say, De Niro director?
yeah, I mean, it was. I liked what I was seeing, but it was very fucking slow, and it's like 2 hours and 40 fucking minutes. And it
Right.
came out in 2007 or some shit like that. So it was.
Yeah. I do a lot of comfort watching, so it's like I don't watch a whole lot of new shit. So
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Beef yet?
no.
You've got to watch that series before the next
I got some beef for you.
episodes come out.
We'll give you some
No,
beef.
you have to watch it. It is so fucking good. It's why it won so many awards, because it is so fucking good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. So.
Damn, it's good.
I like
would
Stephen Young,
rewatch
too.
it. I would fucking rewatch it. That's a big thing. So I have watched some shit.
Let's hear it.
Let me
Hit
tell you.
us
Okay,
with
so well,
it.
the first thing is, have you guys watched Quiet on Set, the Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
All 5 episodes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What do y'all think about that?
It's fucking crazy.
Fucked up.
Have you seen the
Poor Drake Bell.
yeah. Have you seen the clip that's been going around of Jerry Trainer, the brother from
Spencer.
iCarly? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, he was like
stood up.
protecting them.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to him, dude.
Straight up.
I used to love that fucking
iCarly.
I grew up
Yeah.
during the time that iCarly came out, and he
Yeah.
was so. All right, this is a little veering off a little bit, but I loved him for a specific reason. It was because I've played World of Warcraft at that time, and he was a part of a YouTube channel called Project Lore, where it was 4 dudes that would run dungeons, and he was the healer.
Nice.
I remember because I went on YouTube to watch World of Warcraft shit, and I just came across it, and I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking Spencer from iCarly. And it just felt so reassuring to know that like a high caliber TV actor at that time was a fucking nerd just like me.
Yeah.
Made me feel
So,
good.
have you guys seen the interview that Dan Schneider has done since?
I have not.
Y'all look it up.
I don't want to hear
I don't
anything from
wanna
that
fucking
motherfucker.
look at that
Because
man.
because you need to hear what he had to. No, I'm not. It has nothing to do with me saying he's a good guy in any way. You have to hear the excuses that he made.
Oh, I'm sure he's got a boatload.
Because if you watched episode 5, you caught pieces of. Did you know there's a new episode of it
Yeah.
of Quiet on Set? It just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There's more?
Yeah, there's an episode 5 where Soledad O'Brien
I guess I
interviews
haven't
a
seen
brand
that
new
one.
person that wasn't on the original 4 episodes. He's one of the kids from All That.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
and then the other 2 kids from All That come back, Gio and Brian, and then she interviews a completely different person, Shane, who was but then she shows the clips of Dan Schneider's interview since then. And let me tell you, what a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What a
major
utter piece of shit. But it's so it's so, I don't know, conflicting because Drake Bell says that Dan Schneider was the only person that helped him during his like shit that he was going through.
Yeah, because he didn't want him to talk.
So, and there's also rumors that Dan Schneider had paid Josh Peck before this started filming, because this has been in production for like a year or two, maybe, that he paid Josh Peck off not to talk.
Josh Peck like defended Dan or something.
Yeah, not to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Drake Bell, and I think the piece that pissed me off the most is all those people that wrote, except for Will Friedle, or Friedle, I don't know how to say it, from Boy Meets World. Other than him, on a podcast, no one who wrote the letters in support of Brian Peck has reached out to Drake Bell to apologize or to do anything for supporting him, knowing that this is the stuff that was done to him. And the only one that did was Will Friedle on him and Ryder Strong from Boy Meets World. They have a podcast, and he was the only one who was like, I had no idea that this was going on. So,
dude, Hollywood is fucking evil, dude.
Right. Like, I would never, I don't think I would ever let Emmy act as a child in Hollywood or any type of movies.
She's a
TV
girl,
shows.
so she's got double whammy there.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, how many child actors have actually like into their adulthood? I would probably say, yeah, the only one that probably isn't is Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He may have demons we don't know about.
He seems too much of a wholesome dude.
But he was also on like Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, Little House on the Prairie.
With Michael Landon, who was like a saint, evidently.
Well, I mean, you never know.
He wasn't on like Nickelodeon or any of those ones.
It seemed better in like the 70s and 80s.
Right.
And then the 90s and 2000s is where it took a turn.
The 80s was just bad because Corey Feldman has been talking about this since the damn 80s, and nobody would listen to him. And now here we are. Now with all of this going on with, you know, what the 2000s kids or late 90s kids. But Corey Feldman's been talking about it since the 80s. That's one of the reasons why Corey Haim had so many. That's why all those people had problems. Jonathan Brandis, frigging Edward Furlong. That's why all of them were addicted to drugs.
Edward Furlong.
Hiding, they were suppressing so much abuse that it was literally eating them from the inside out.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, I would never allow Emmy to ever.
No, fuck that.
Because you only have so much control, in my opinion.
Right.
Before it goes over your head.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Quiet on Set. If you have not watched it, it is crazy as hell, and it's on Max, I think. Right?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It's crazy. Also watch, and this is huge right now, and damn it if you guys don't watch this, I'm going to be mad at you, is Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
What the fuck is Baby Reindeer?
You have to.
She showed us the trailer.
That's right. That's right.
You fucking have to watch it. It is the most intense thing I've ever seen. I watched it in one day. All 7 episodes. You can't stop. Episode 4 is the one that's going to make you the most uncomfortable. And it is. I can't even talk about it out loud.
I have to admit that I have had trouble picking up TV series recently.
Nope. And this is based on a true story. And the actor is the guy, it's his story.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Gadd.
About
the stalker.
I'm starting to recall.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please watch it, audience. If you've watched it, leave a comment because it is crazy as hell. It is a wild ass ride. Episode 4, though, is the one that'll make you cringe to your toes. Yeah. And then you'll come back up, but it will be the one that will break you down. I'm telling you, watch it. You will not regret it.
Baby Reindeer.
Yes, it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix show.
Netflix.
7 episodes. It's just it's just a series. It's never gonna. This is a one and done. I will never watch it again, ever in my life. I'd watch Beef again, but I'm not watching this one again.
Interesting.
Yep. So watch it. And that's really all I've watched. I've been watching NCIS. I know that's dumb and gay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But let me tell you, Mark Harmon is a gym. He was a gym back in the 80s, and he was a gym in NCIS. That's all I've been watching. That's just because I need something to watch or like listen to when I'm doing stuff. So I would just be putting episodes of NCIS on.
NCIS.
Yes.
Golly.
That's what happens when you have when you live in a military family. Yay. But I haven't watched anything else. Have you guys watched anything else? Nothing new?
I've been watching Snooker.
Well, we know you've been watching Snooker.
Yeah. Americans don't know what that is.
Yeah, they don't. That's a damn shame.
It's European pool.
European.
Like billiards.
Billiards, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know I don't know if you can even classify it as pool or billiards. It's just its own type of fucking sport.
A cue sport,
Yeah,
as they say.
Yeah. You use a stick and you hit balls.
I do that
That's
every
true.
Friday.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. Okay. Next up, change up the subject. Next up is movie scenes, our favorite movie scenes.
Mm-hmm.
There are any movie scenes that you're just like, this is the best movie scene ever?
One
Ryan?
that hits me
Start.
right away is the hotel scene in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he caps all them fucking
Oh, yeah.
Mexicans in that hotel room.
Well, they are Mexican, so.
They are Mexicans. I mean,
yeah.
Hispanics. Excuse me.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. The
No,
cartel.
they're literally Mexican. They're from Mexico.
Mystic River, Sean Penn.
Oh, yeah. His scene.
His
It's great.
iconic scene. Is that my daughter right there?
I agree.
That gives me goosebumps.
Philip, do you have a scene?
The first one that comes to mind, and it's we don't have to talk too much about it because it's so familiar, but the opening sequence of Pulp Fiction where they rob the coffee shop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I had Pulp Fiction as well, but mine was, I know it's a little fucked up, but it's the Gimp scene.
Oh, yeah.
Because that turns that movie upside down.
Yeah.
They
The
bring
Gimp's
out
sleeping.
the Gimp, and then Ving Rhames gets fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, you do not see that movie taking that turn.
Nope.
Once you see them, once the shot of showing them with ball gags in their mouth, you knew shit is not.
Yeah. We'll get medieval on your ass.
Yeah. I can't say that. Never mind. I was about to finish the quote.
Couple of pipe
No.
hitting gentlemen.
Yeah, pipe hitting gentlemen work on the homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. You hear me, hillbilly boy? I'm about to get medieval on your ass. I'm telling you, that fucking scene.
Oh, my God.
All right, and another, since we're on Tarantino, the Stuck in the Middle with You
Oh, yeah.
scene from Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I forgot the DJ's name. You like the sound of the 80s?
Do you like to listen to Super Sound? Oh, what?
Yeah, super sounds of the 80s, something like
Super
that.
Sounds of the 70s or 80s, yeah.
Yeah. 70s. I think it's 70s. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. You know, the DJ is the comedian. What's the guy's name? He tells those really dry, like one-liner jokes.
He talks like that.
Yeah, yeah. He was big in the 70s and 80s.
I have no idea who it is.
What's his name?
Well, look it up.
It's right on the tip of my penis. I don't know.
Shut up, Ryan.
Scott something?
Scott Stapp?
No.
Wait, Creed?
Creed?
Stop. Don't make fun of him.
Shit. It's going to take too long to find it. Anyway, but yeah, the DJ on the radio is that guy. Yeah.
Okay. The first one that came to my mind. Shut up. Shut up.
They come to your mind?
Was the parade scene from Ferris Bueller when he's singing?
Twisted
When he's singing on the. That was the first one I wrote down.
Really?
Yep.
It's the first one that came to your mind? Wow.
Well, and then
Stephen Wright is the dude's name.
yeah.
Oh, Stephen Wright.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And then the scene of Luke, I am your father from The Empire Strikes Back.
It is iconic.
That is
I will
iconic.
say that.
It would have been a huge shock in 1980, but nowadays it's
Yeah. Those are scenes. And then the boulder run in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Looking at the poster, the line, you're going to need a bigger boat.
yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Ad-libbed by the great Roy Scheider. Great scene.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
One that comes to my mind is the last 10 minutes of There Will Be Blood. It's like, I drink your milkshake.
I drink it up. What does he say to him? He's just like, you're nothing but an afterbirth.
Yeah. They should have put you over the fireplace as a mantelpiece.
They should have put you in a glass jar on the mantelpiece. Yeah.
That's hilarious. You guys are so silly. What other ones do you guys like?
The wood chipper scene in Fargo.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh, yeah. Ellen Ripley saying, get away from her, you bitch, and Aliens.
Okay.
What else?
The Thing.
Yep.
The fucking defibrillator scene.
Right. I like the ending where
he
gives the guy a beer or
it gives
a
him
whiskey.
a scotch.
Yeah.
Which that's where the debate comes.
Yeah,
everybody. So here,
that's one of the ones he filled with gas earlier, right?
Here's your answer. If you watch that scene closely, if you want to know who the Thing is, if you watch Kurt Russell, when he breathes, it's cold. So it's, and then if you look at, is it David Keith?
I think
David?
so. Yeah.
The black dude.
Yeah.
You can't see his breath.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the theory I've always heard is the bottle he gives him
has
gasoline
kerosene or gasoline in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he kind of smirks because he knows that's,
Interesting.
And then the Thing, the prequel, it shows, and I'm not too sure, but I know his character's name is Childs, and he wears an earring in the film. And in the prequel, it shows that the Thing can't imitate objects, that it can't
Inanimate objects.
Yeah, it can't imitate teeth fillings or a ring or an earring or something like that.
Okay.
And I think you can't see his earring at the end.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Weird.
Interesting.
There's a lot of theories to the end of that film.
Oh yeah, it's one that's deserving of debate and discussion.
Another one that we can't overlook.
True.
Shootout at the end.
Iconic.
I really like the chainsaw scene from
Scarface.
Yeah.
Golly, dude. When I watched that as a kid, that scene fucked me up.
Dude. Yeah.
I've got the train scene from Tombstone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an intense scene.
Yeah. Yeah. The shootout at the end too.
The shootout is really good too. Yeah.
And if we're going Western, there's a scene where you see Salma Hayek's ass in Wild Wild West. So rewinded that so many times as a kid, dude.
Oh my God.
Kate Winslet being naked in Titanic.
Okay, now this is going to take a fucking turn.
Scarlett Johansson being butt-ass naked at the beginning of Under the Skin.
This is taking a turn.
Well, you said favorite movie
she's also
scenes.
naked in Ghost in the Shell.
Yep, great.
Yeah.
Great scene. Beautifully directed and acted to a T.
Yep.
Just full tits. She's got a
Okay,
rack
what
on
about
her.
Here's Johnny from The Shining?
Yep,
Of
here's
course.
Johnny.
Okay,
I mean, just about
epic.
everything from The Shining
Yeah.
is,
I said, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. That's probably my favorite line from that movie.
Yeah.
Fuck. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Howl. God.
What about when Lecter and Sterling meet for the first time in the Silence of the Lambs? Their first meeting.
I think him doing the.
Yeah.
I think that's the iconic
piece. Yeah.
And it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it
Buffalo
gets
Bill.
the hose again.
Yeah.
Are there any like movies that are not famous that have great scenes? Like you're just like that scene just gives me all the feels or all the chills or all the whatever.
Let me think.
Yeah, I can. The beginning scene of Drive
Okay.
with Ryan Gosling. Very high speed chase. Starts the movie off with a bang.
I can't think of any like obscure ones.
The Duel of Fates. Phantom Menace. The only good thing about that fucking movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that song is just iconic as shit.
I kind of like the pod race from that movie too.
All right. No judgment.
That was your one no judgment.
I mean, it's nostalgic and pod racing's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
The shower scene in Psycho.
That's famous though.
Yeah.
Talking about a scene from a movie that so under the radar, you'd be like, the movie sucked, but this scene was the greatest scene ever.
Jesse Plemons scene in Civil War.
In Civil War. Any other movies?
Golly. I'd have to.
We talked about it before, but the scene from Sling Blade where
Oh yeah.
Carl's dad, Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
It's really short, but it steals the whole movie.
He's got
Yeah.
one fucking line. I ain't got no boy.
Yeah.
I agree.
You were not done that to my brother.
I think there's plenty of scenes in Sling Blade that were just
Oh yeah.
give you the chills thinking about
Oh
him.
yeah, him when he's. I think my favorite line of that movie is, "I won't put my arm around you for a minute, and then I might get up out of here."
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
he just puts his arm around.
Yeah.
He tells him, "I love you, boy."
Yeah.
God, dang, that's such a good fucking movie.
It really is.
Oh, we can't.
Fuck. Speaking of Dwight Yoakam, we might save this for a main movie one day, but Cell Block 99. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Oh, you're thinking of Don Johnson.
No, he plays a prison warden.
Oh, Logan Lucky.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
He's trying to.
Oh, I watched it a long time ago.
Dude, what's so fucking funny about that movie is when the prisoners are having the riot and they're trying to make negotiations and they're like, tell George R. Martin to release the winds of winter. And they would.
He's like, they're saying like, we want it in the library.
Yeah.
And they're trying to tell him like, he hasn't written it yet. It's like, what do you mean? I've been here like 10 years.
Dude, he's a hell of an actor.
Yeah.
Who?
Dwight Yoakam.
Dwight Yoakam.
Yoakam.
He really is.
Him in Panic Room too.
Yeah.
He's
He's
great.
he's a
Panic
pretty
Room.
good actor.
And him playing Doyle. Doyle's one of the biggest pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Dole.
Yeah. Another one from
was a
Sling
douche.
Blade is where Doyle and all of his bandmates are sitting around. He's
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pushes the guy in the wheelchair straight.
Straight into the fucking door.
It's like, I don't know why we bother writing lyrics. We ain't got no fucking microphone.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. That was good. That was good. Oh, I feel like there's some obvious ones that we're missing.
Oh, of course.
Well, of course, because there's so many famous movies,
Right.
but
The Makushla scene in $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
I really like Blue Velvet where Kyle MacLachlan hears her sing for the first time. Yeah. And the lights go blue and shit, you know.
I like when Dennis Hopper's sucking the ether and mommy. Fucking psychopath. He was born for that role.
Spacey when he turns himself in on 7. When he turns himself in.
Yep. That is
like
one.
a scene where you just hold your breath until it's over.
That will for eternity give me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We do not condone any of his behavior.
We got to give a disclaimer every time.
I know, right?
Oh, we almost forgot about this one. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's an epic
I know it's
scene.
obvious, but still,
It's an epic scene.
Right.
I would hate to say this. Follow the yellow brick road.
You're the only one who said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just trying to throw shit out there. Okay.
When did Oz come out?
1939.
39. When you see the wizard for the first time, that's pretty impressive for the time.
Fuck yeah. There's a lot of shit that's
The great
impressive.
and powerful Oz.
I agree.
I feel like we're fucking missing.
We're always
We could
good
sit here and
ones.
name all day.
We could.
You know, like,
But I feel like,
yeah.
well, nobody fucking comments.
We're already
anyway,
over an hour.
I was
so,
going to say, if you have a favorite movie scene, please comment.
Yes.
Please and
Yes.
thank you.
Do something.
Yes.
Fucking assholes.
Yes. All right, we're on
right.
to our main movie
Yep.
of the week.
Philip, this is on you.
This was my selection this time, and I chose Thank You for Smoking. I feel like it's one that's really flew under the radar. It's not really forgotten about, but underappreciated in today's time.
Yep.
Directed by Jason Reitman.
Who is the son of Ivan Reitman, the director of the original Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Yeah. Came out 2005. Stars Aaron Eckhart, J.K. Simmons, Robert Duvall,
William H. Macy.
William H. Macy.
Well, damn, I didn't put all them damn names on here. I just caught the first three.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. And Cameron Bright and Maria Bello.
Yep.
Don't forget them.
Yep.
Maria
So Aaron Eckhart plays a lobbyist for the tobacco industry. He's sort of like the PR guy.
Yep.
And his goal is to keep people smoking cigarettes.
Gotta love him.
Yeah.
Gotta love him.
So it's very like morally conflicting film as it might be obvious by the description.
It's very much a satire as well.
Yeah, definitely. Just shows like the cutthroat sort of ruthlessness of politics, low level politics, we'll say. Also stars Sam Elliott as the Marlboro Man.
He did. I remember that.
But yeah, so it's a story about him trying to do his job as basically a villain and keep a good relationship with his son,
Very good performance by Aaron Eckhart.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of my favorite movies of his.
Yeah.
Probably my most favorite, but
I'd probably say it's his best,
Yeah.
honestly. If people are having trouble placing a face with the name, it is Two-Face.
Two-Face. I was about to
from The
say
Dark Knight.
Two-Face.
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Nick Naylor, by the way, and I think that's a really
Yep.
cool name.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it just shows like the ruthlessness of politics,
Yeah.
He has a group of friends in the movie played by David Koechner, and I forget the girl's name, but
The Merchants of Death.
yeah, they call themselves the Merchants of Death. So
The MOD squad.
yeah, the Eckhart plays the tobacco guy, Koechner plays the gun guy, and then
The other one's an alcohol lobbyist.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So it's just it's like the seedy underbelly of politics,
Yeah.
the stuff that nobody wants to hear about, but it does happen behind the scenes, like cigarettes and tobacco are still a billion dollar company or industry. So,
Very witty dialogue.
oh yeah, it's very snappy, very
I will say that is probably Jason Reitman's strongest aspect.
oh yeah.
Is because he also directed Juno and Up in the Air, which are both tremendous films.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm pretty sure this one was his first, if I'm not mistaken.
Could be, yeah. I forgot how old it was. It's 2005.
Yeah, it's almost 20 fucking years old.
Yeah, but still a great film. Really makes you think about like morality and what's right and what's wrong, because there's a line that is said a couple of times in the film, which sort of like goes with the theme of the whole thing. And it's everybody has a mortgage to pay or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like, it's a villainized job, but someone's got to do it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think the best quote from that movie is Michael Jordan plays ball. Charles Manson kills people. I talk.
Yeah.
Everyone has a talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he, for the most part, he's always one step ahead of everybody in the film. Like,
Nice.
I won't spoil anything, but yeah.
And for a movie that is predominantly about smoking, there is not a single cigarette smoked throughout the whole film.
Really?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like there's a scene where he like pulls
Wow.
out a pack of cigarettes and it's empty or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
people will have them, but they're not lit. Like there's,
Okay.
I think there's a
Yeah.
Robert Duvall who's also in the film.
Yeah.
He holds an unlit cigar.
Yeah. He like chews on it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like smoke it.
Yep.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, great film. It reminds me a lot of Coen Brothers movie, you know?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has that sort of like wittiness and, you know, sort of snappy dialogue and
Very dry humor.
dry humor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely one that people do not talk about at all.
I know,
It was kind of just forgotten about.
Yeah.
You know, it's been lost in time.
It's the
But
damn,
it's definitely a fantastic film.
it's the damn censors in Washington, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think probably what hurt this film, if I'm not mistaken, Mad Men came out like, what, a year or two after this?
Yeah, they're right around the same time.
It's basically just a comical version of Mad Men.
Yeah, true.
Though I've never really seen Mad Men, so I can't really.
I've tried to watch it. It's boring as fuck. I don't care what anyone says.
That was a parent show that the parents would watch.
I never
The
watched
only
it.
reason to watch it is Christina Hendricks and her massive assets, you know, we'll say.
Yes.
Ass tits.
You can watch it. You can stream it on Hulu, and you can rent and buy it on Prime.
Yes. Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend it.
We actually all watched the movie this week.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you,
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
if you're into dry humor, witty dialogue, and you know, character-driven stories, this is the one.
Yep. Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
All right. Anything
That's
else?
that.
No.
Nope.
All righty. We've got some shit on the screen. We need you to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get notified when we release each episode. We've got a TikTok, fucking Chinese, Spotify. We've also got a excuse me. We've also got an Instagram and a email, Cinephile Rehab @gmail.com.
Yeah, we're not sure how much longer TikTok's going to be around, so get on that shit.
Yeah.
Right? So we have 95 subscribers. We're 5 away from our 100th subscriber. So
Fucking do it.
please
Do
get
us a
us to
favor.
our 100.
It's not like you're paying fucking money. All you got to do is tap a fucking button. That's all you got to do. Tap your screen. Fuck. And comment. Somebody comment. We need somebody to talk shit to us
And with us.
and with us.
yeah.
Yes. Everybody. And we're going to round off this episode with a quote from Greg Locke. Everybody.
Oh, God.
Thank y'all for coming. White power!
Good night.
Bye, everybody.